What is up? The Raven That Refused to Sing. We are back today with part 2. I am very excited. I got held up a bit because I had 2 new singles from bands I react to on the channel very often too, so that was why it was a little bit longer than expected. But no matter what, we're doing this today and we're going to see how the next 3 tracks do, which are a bit shorter than I think overall than the first 3 tracks. It's a bit shorter of a half, but still a good amount of music, including The Raven That Refused to Sing with title track. That is something that I did hear, but again, I heard it one time, maybe 2, and I don't remember much about it, other than it was kind of melancholy. But yeah, I'm excited, and just to let you all know, this isn't just the beginning of the journey with Steven Wilson and Porcupine Tree 2. We're going to get to do both content. I'm not sure if I think we're going to do more Steven Wilson first. But anyways, let's keep doing this, and let's finish sound first. We're going to start with The Pin Drop, which is by far the shortest track. That's a very, I like the chord changes a lot. It's just something that really is awesome. You wouldn't expect, love the vocals. That chord right there, you wouldn't expect that. Ooh, like the way he did that with his vocals. Very wide open. Ooh. Big fan of the vocals. Being a Radiohead fan. Wow. Ooh, that really exploded. That woke me up a bit. Really good guitar solos by Steven. Has like a saxophone tone for a guitar solo. It's a very cool, whatever he has, amps, tubes, all that stuff. I miss this kind of music. I need to listen to more music like this. This is a very much a style of music I just really love, so I came into this expecting to love this. Dry vocals. Again, he does throughout the album. There's been times. Interesting vocals in the back with him. Love the bass, how it's just really soft, added to the as an element. Love this part. The solos he's playing is just, there's just a lot of style in them. There's a lot of musicianship to them. I love it. Like this. In a way too, there's the element I really love. Really huge in the explosion part. It's on like the chorus. I don't dare classify a chorus all the time in music like this. This is where it breaks the line of, you know, there's still, I think, chorus in music like this, but, like, it becomes a point where it's about the full song, and each section is, like, its own thing, rather than, you know, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, or whatever it is. And that's what I feel about it. Great track. Definitely Drive Home was my favorite by not a huge amount, because all the tracks were really good, but it was my favorite for sure. This might be second so far. I really like that, and it was short, but I think it really expressed the idea really well, and really beautiful piece. Really led into the next track as well, me hearing a second of the next track. Beautiful track to pick up after The Holy Drinker. Was a bit more sulky. The Watchmaker, track 5. It's a long 11:42 track, so I mean, we're just gonna sit and enjoy this.
Though all the cogs connect with such poetic grace, time has left its. The watchmaker buries.
Oh, I love this so much.
50 years of compromise, and aging bodies share.
This is just beautiful, and it's also, I love this major feel to it for a second. Lyrically, this is very, very interesting. The album has been very interesting lyrically. Flute. We have flute again. I love this so much. This is like, he really hits the spot for me with feelings. I like how the flute wasn't too powerful. It was blended really well. I like the guitar. Like the falling notes. Sounds like a... It's blending so well, it can't even distinguish. Yeah, I thought I heard guitar and flute maybe going down like that. But it kind of sounded like a piano. Like, really nice blend to these instruments. They're not just placed to fill space. They're very much put together. You're adding a lot more to it. It's really expanding it past this 4-minute mark. Again, I'm going to say it again. I hear elements of 70s music in here. This reminds me a lot of the 70s and some Pink Floyd stuff. I get some Jethro Tull vibes, actually, with the flute in that section right there. I don't know. I like this guy's influences, wherever they're coming from. Nice. Can't wait to see these guys live in one of the upcoming videos. It will happen. Somebody already sent a request too, so it will happen for sure. This may be like, it's very much atmospheric too at the same time of an album. A couple minutes of that and we're back to a piano. Maybe there was piano earlier. I love piano. I don't even know what chord that is. That's like not minor or major. It's major with like a lot of dissonance. Like that. I like when he does syllables of that with harmony and that really on the sides where the vocals in the center, but you have some other parts where the vocals are on the side like that. love this piano. Instead of having the guitar, it changed it up. Now the piano's doing arpeggios and stuff. I love, especially in this song, how there's major moments, even though the major moments are very melancholy, and then you have minor and you have major, but there's a lot of tonal qualities going on with this. So it's not just like, for example, random chord E major or C major. There's like sevenths, ninths, there's extra stuff, flat nines, extra stuff all over the chords for a song like this. Not just for its length, but like all the chords just... Drum. We might be in 7/8. Every once in a while, there's just some... Did not expect that. A lot of octave vocals, maybe some harmony on them softly. Sweet. Nothing happening? Always have to make sure that nothing happens, especially in music like this where I'm not exactly sure what he does yet. Like, there's 6 seconds left of the track and it kind of ended, but you gotta make sure, you know, even though most time it's like just dead space, but sometimes it's put in the album for a purpose. I know a couple albums that have done that. But anyways, amazing track. Again, the second half's really pulling through. I think that one, it's hard to pick favorites in an album like this that's just very sound throughout. And I can guarantee you right now, if I had to choose Drive Home and The Pin Drop, maybe are my top 2. This album, man, this album is really good. Oh my goodness. And something that you may not, I don't know if I mentioned it. I think I was meant to, but even if I did, I'll say it again. Nothing against Anthony Fantano. You know, he does... Sometimes his music isn't for people, and I didn't watch his reaction review the album, but I heard some negative things about it, and I was like, At the time, I knew who Steven Wilson was, and I heard some tracks, and I'm like, well, I really doubt this guy would make a bad album. I don't even remember what it was, but it was bad. And I was like, now I gotta react to this album on my own. I did this channel and I got to a point where I did it, and now here we are, and I'm completely disagreeing. That score is trash. It is. Even though I just think, honestly, it's not for some people. And if you are a fan of this music, if you're a Steven Wilson fan, you probably know what I mean. I think there's just some people that really grasp onto stuff like this, and then there's some people that this just doesn't work at all. Experimental, I think, overall, for sure. I don't know if abstract's the right word, but it's very something I'll listen to, and it's never going to get boring, is it? Like, this, out of many listens, is going to be awesome. But don't worry, this is my first time. Don't get worried. Now, The Raven That Refused to Sing. I know this is a good track. I don't remember it, though, so I'll remember some things, but I won't remember it. I don't remember one thing about this piece, except it was just a bit somber. The closer, The Raven That Refused to Sing, has the same name as the album. Dissonance, strings. Ooh, I love the piano. It went minor and it went major second time. Nice vocals. Sing for me. Oh my goodness. What is that? Sounds familiar. Oh, that's his voice? Heard the breath. What effect does he have on his voice? A guitar amp, maybe? Through a guitar amp? Yeah, I think so. Something like that. I don't remember this sounding like this. I think this is a true story, if I remember correctly. This is really sad, actually, I believe. So, changing between major and minor is just so emotional. You just don't know what's coming next. It just surprises you, which really creates a melancholy sense. Piano and strings, man. Beautiful.
You can steal my dreams.
Just because I can steal my dreams.
Reach inside my head. You can put your son there instead. Please come to me.
Is he talking about the sister still? His sister? I think so. A lot of motion in the back for his vocals. Try, I think he's saying. Sounds like a violin and guitar. Guitars always have so much effects that it's not exactly the same tone as a guitar. Bit muffled for the guitar. Love the chord progression. It's very much a trance in a way too, but that's kind of cool in this sense. This is really sad. Just a lot of, you can just feel the energy come off with some of the lyrics. It's, yeah. Ooh, like the drum. I always love when bands do this so much. This is really cool. If I wasn't on camera, I might have some tears in my eyes, to be honest. This is very emotional. I like the guitar so much. This is perfect. Faded away to that. Wow. And a lot of breath after too, before the end. That was emotional. That was just amazing. The whole second half was just so amazing right now. I would probably be more, because on camera I'm a little bit just, it's a little bit, I don't express my emotions as much on camera, but like the way I feel about that album is there was just so much emotion, so much complex thoughts, something you can't get over. I feel like the theme, I felt the emotional theme just tie through the whole album, and the lyrics I heard did connect, and I want to just really absorb this album. 2013 does not feel like a 2013 album, except that it's mastered very well. I think the sound quality is really strong, but in terms of like music that doesn't fit into 2013, that fits more in. I feel like if 70s continued into the 80s a little bit with some more acts, I think it would have been like in that place. It felt kind of just its own thing in a way, so it's very hard to classify. But there are so many cool elements, and this man is completely talented. Can't wait to see what he does in the rest stuff, his live stuff, and his band Porcupine Tree. This is like amazing. Album score, I do it out of 10, and I go by 0.2s. So, and I do it at markers like 9, 9.5. 9.5 is a halfway point. So, doing this album is very hard for me. Music's so interpretational. I just love so much music. This album, Bridges, kind of teases me because it feels perfect in a way, so I can't necessarily tell you that this isn't perfect album in a way. It's very hard for me to tell you it's not, and I think it's perfect in its own way. There was just very hard because I'm not as... If you're going to go for something like this, it's very hard to say because he's so original. This is what happened. Like, this is not as good as it could have been. And it's very hard for me just to say that there's anything wrong about this album. There's just not. My weakest track, I think The Holy Drinker was very interesting. It might have been the only track that wasn't, like, flawless, but storyline was interesting and I got to re-listen. So... that everything else was perfect. I think that track was still very good. Like, it's ridiculous. Total score, yeah, 10. I just think it's, for sure, for what it's doing, it's just flawless. There's nothing I can say other than that. I can't critique something that's beautifully written like that. It's just hard for me. It's very hard for me. So I'm really excited this artist is on this channel. That's something I really am happy about. But thanks for watching. This was an amazing first Steven Wilson experience, and have a good day.